What up, guys? It is September 13th. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I've kind of lost track of how many videos I've made. This isn't really coronavirus craziness anymore. It's just kind of me deciding to make videos when I feel like it. And I don't know, today I just felt like making a video because I was a little bit bored and, I had nothing else to do. Well, technically, I could do a lot of stuff, but I decided to do this instead. I like my new computer that I got, and I wanted to use the camera on it, and I wanted to see how I could play around with it. So that's what I'm doing instead of actual work, I guess. Don't have too much to talk about, but I just thought I'd, I don't know, kind of chat. I know not many people actually watch these anymore, but it's kind of nice to just do a little bit of, you know, talking to talking to some other people, almost like kind of like a little bit of a blog-ish thing, a video blog, I guess. So I'm talking to no one, but that's okay. That might make me a little crazy, but I'm alright with that. I'll probably text some of my friends and be like, guess what? I posted a video, so you should watch it so I don't feel super lame. Um, but besides that, I haven't really been up to anything lately, just at work, which is good. I'm happy with that. I hope anybody out there, anybody who's watching is doing well and staying safe, wearing their masks, washing their hands, practicing social distancing because we all want to stay safe and everything for with everything that's going on. I mean, I don't know. I when I first started making these videos, I was super hopeful that the rest of the year would hopefully get better. But right now, I just am, I don't know, not really seeing that coming about. It's just seemed to keep on going downhill more and more. The longer this year goes, the worse it seems to get. We keep on just, I don't know, making things worse, and it's so terrible. We just lost an amazing actor, Chadwick Bowman, the Black Panther. It was so sad. I mean, battling colon cancer for 4 years. I mean, and he didn't even tell anybody. I mean, that's so sad. I mean, the fact that he went through that without even, any support system besides probably, his family, his very close family. I mean, it's hard. I mean, we all need to be there for each other and support each other, or else if we don't, I mean, then we can't. I mean, what are we gonna do? And then everything that's just going on, like with racial injustice and social injustice and everything, it's really terrible, guys. I mean, how many times do we have to go through the same ideas? We've been through, it's like repeating history multiple times. We've had these same issues so many times. Why can't we just get it through our thick skulls that everybody should be able to be treated equally? What is wrong with that? Why can't we understand that? It's everybody's right to be treated equally, no matter who they are, what they look like, who they love, anything like that. Everybody should be treated equally. That's my personal view, and I feel like everybody should think that way. I mean, nobody should be like treated the way that like some people are treated just because of what they look like and any other social like reasons or any racial reasons. It's just completely unfair. And I know I'm not explaining it in the best way possible, because I am very bad at that, but very bad at explanations. But I mean, we just really need to work on ourselves, reflect on how we want to be treated, and then treat other people the way that we want to be treated, because that's the only way we can actually make a difference in the world. We can't keep on repeating history the way that things have been going, because we're never going to get anywhere in our lives or anything. And then I saw that a bunch of the people in the NFL had like taken a knee or were just staying in the locker rooms for like the national anthem and stuff, for social injustice and everything. And I thought that was really powerful and moving. So that kind of is what brought that part up. And then what else was I going to talk about? I can't remember now. Sorry. I went on a rant about that. Just, I don't know. Politics in general is really bugging me, but I'm not gonna go into that, because if I go into that, then I will be in a lot of trouble. And also, I'm very bad at explaining my points of view when it comes to politics. So nobody wants to sit and listen to me talking about that. I just believe that people should be safe and should be told the truth, and should take things seriously when they're when things are like happening. They shouldn't just kind of push them off to the side. And then everything happening in the West Coast, my God, what was it? Oregon, Washington, California, the wildfires there, like poisoning the air. It's crazy how terrible that is. I mean, I was in San Francisco last year, and I just can't even imagine what it's like now. Because I mean, I'm so glad that I went last year, because now I'm sure it's insanely different because of everything that's happening there. Because right now, I mean, they're saying it's like, don't go outside, because you could, the air toxicity level is so high. And like in San Francisco, you know, like one day it was like the entire skyline was like orange, and it was crazy. And I was looking at it and I was just like, oh my God, this is insane. I feel like we're just living in this alternate dimension that I never would have thought I would be living in. It's like a time that I never thought I'd live in. Something that I never thought would be happening to me. I thought that my life wouldn't I wouldn't be a part of, I guess. Like, I thought my life would just kind of be like normal, but we're living in such a it's turning out to be that our generation and this year especially has turned out to become such a crazy year, and it's gonna continue on this way for who knows how long. And I mean, it's just something that, I don't know. I honestly, like, I never really quite understood some generations and how they lived their lives. Like my grandfather and, you know, World War II and how they lived their lives, and the Great Depression and stuff like that. And, you know, how they lived during those times. And I'm not trying to compare right now to the Great Depression, but I'm gonna say that this is definitely a time period in which we are going through a lot of stuff, a lot of crap, a lot of really shitty stuff going on right now. And like, to go through all these things, it's just like something that I never thought I would be going through. And the same thing like with the civil rights movement. I never would have thought Um, like I would go through anything or be in any type of um like age where that would become such a predominant part of my life again, because I thought we had already gotten over that. I thought we had established that everybody should be treated equally, but apparently we haven't learned our lesson. We need to understand that everybody should be treated equally. Sorry, rant. Okay. But yeah, so I guess that it's just something that I didn't even realize that was a part of I was going to become part of our lives. Like COVID-19 just kind of started a chain reaction of craziness that turned into a huge historical event that seems like it's going to be one for the history books, and it'll be like grandkids are going to be like, "Oh, do you remember 2020 and 20 from 2020 to 2025 when this crazy thing was happening? I can't even imagine this happening." And it'll be like, "Oh no, I remember it. I remember it very much. It was terrible. It was very, very bad." So, yeah, we'll see. On a happier note, I am super excited for October. It is one of my favorite months because that means there's Halloween. Um, I went, well, I think I know what I'm going to do for my costume, but I won't tell you until later. Um, I will get back to you about my costume when I am for sure knowing what it's going to be. And maybe I'll try to do like a whole October theme video things. So that is all. I hope you guys actually watched this video. I actually really enjoyed making it. I haven't made one in a while, and it was nice. It was nice to make it and talk. Alrighty. See you later, Gators.